Are you sick of being stuck, lost, or like you're not living the best life you could? What if the key to becoming the best version of yourself was hidden in the lessons a samurai taught in the 1600s? Inspired by Miyamoto Musashi, this video shows you 5 easy but powerful steps that can change the way you think, the way you live, and your habits. Step 1. Know what makes you. You need to know what you're building with before you can build something great. Additionally, it is important to know who you really are, not just what you say you are. Most people spend their whole lives trying to fit in, be like other people, or do things they didn't agree to do. They hide who they are and follow the latest trends, but they still feel empty. But Miyamoto Musashi didn't do what everyone else did. To stay true to himself, he walked his own road by himself. See that which you can't see with the eye, Musashi wrote. What he meant was that real understanding comes from inside. When you know yourself, you can see past the obvious, like what other people think of you and your own fears. First, ask the honest but tough questions. What do you do well by nature? What makes you happy or calm? What makes you mad and why? What do you really think even if no one else does? It's not always easy to think about yourself in this way, but it's strong. You can stop living on autopilot and start living with purpose once you know what makes you tick. Being very self-aware helped Musashi become a master, not just because he was skilled. He knew how he felt, what he did, and where he was weak. When it came to war, he knew when to wait, when to attack, and when to back off. That's what set him apart from his opponents. That same edge can be gained in life, but not by drawing or writing in a diary. Instead, it can be gained by sitting still or just watching yourself as you go about your day. Note what makes you feel good and what makes you feel bad. Watch how you act when you're under a lot of stress. Little things like these add up to a deep understanding. You won't chase after things that don't matter once you know who you are. You will no longer compare yourself to other people. You'll begin to make decisions that are in line with your mission. It's important to be honest with yourself before you can become your best self. That was something Musashi knew. Now it's your turn to follow that advice. There is already one copy out there. It needs the real you. So be honest to begin with. Start by being clear. Begin with you. Step 2. Pick one goal that excites you. There are many things we can do in this world. People on social media are doing a lot of different things like running races, writing books, traveling the world, and becoming influential. To keep up, it's easy to feel like we have to do a lot of things at once. The fastest way to get nothing done, though, is to try to do everything at once. Miyamoto Musashi didn't think it was smart to divide his attention. He was focused, controlled, and dedicated to one goal, becoming a sword master. His success wasn't just a fluke. He chose one thing and put all of his energy into it, which is what happened. He once said, "Don't do anything that won't help." You lose strength when you try to do too much. Everything changes when you choose a goal that makes you happy. It clears up your energy. It gets easier for you to decide. The things you do have more power. You are no longer spread out. You are now sharp, like Musashi's blade. How then do you choose the right goal? Pick a goal that makes sense, not one that looks good. Pick one that makes you feel good. Something that gets you excited. Something you'd go after even if no one was looking. A goal that is important to you. You'll fight for that kind of goal when things get hard. Think about what makes you happy. Is something being made? Getting others help? Getting good at a skill? Getting better health? No matter what it is, if it makes you feel good, you're on the right track. Write down your goal as soon as you decide what it is. Make a promise. Every morning, say it out loud. Every day, let it guide what you do. It's okay if it seems small. Being great doesn't start out big. It starts out centered. Musashi fought his first sword battle when he was 13 years old. He wasn't the best yet, so he didn't win. He chose to fight and gave it his all. That's how great things start. Also, keep in mind that excitement is stronger than drive. Loss of motivation. Excitement keeps you going. If your goal makes you happy, you'll simply go after it. You'll enjoy the process as well as the end result. Don't get scared that you'll choose the wrong plan. There is no right or wrong choice. The power lies in fully committing to one thing. By mastering one way, Musashi was able to see the truth in everything. You can do the same thing. Pick one exciting, clear goal to work towards first. This will become your task. That's how you get better and stop being normal. Step 3. Make tiny habits that stick. Musashi didn't just do something once and become a master. He trained every day for years by doing the same things over and over again. He knew that being great doesn't come from doing one big thing, but from doing many small things over and over again. That's what this step is all about, making small habits that help you reach your goal. Everyday habits that are so small that it's almost too easy to skip them but too strong to do so. Do you want to write a book? Write 100 words every day to begin. You need to get stronger? Do 10 push-ups to start. Do you want more peace? Take 2 minutes to meditate. You can't fail if you start out small. Musashi believed in getting rid of things that aren't needed. That's also true here. Don't make your habits too hard to do. Do not start 10 new habits at the same time. Choose a few habits that are very important to you and do them every day. Why so small? Because being small is safe. Easy habits are ones that you'll keep up. And once it's a part of who you are, it will grow on its own. 10 push-ups become 20. After 2 minutes of silence, there are 10. A few words turn into pages and pages. You can trust yourself more when you have good habits. You feel better about yourself every time you do something, no matter how small. And having faith in yourself is the key to success. You must know that there is more than one way to reach the top of the mountain, Musashi wrote in a work. Some paths may look different from yours. It's all right. No matter what your road is, you have to walk it every day to get to the top. Remember that the things you do now will determine your future, not your goal. Pay attention to what you do every day. That is the real secret. That's how you can't be stopped. Make habits like Musashi got better by being careful, consistent, and patient. One swing at a time. 1 second at a time. You become a master that way. Step 4. Spend time with people who lift you up. The right setting is important for even the toughest warrior. Musashi often chose to be alone, but he also learned from others, including teachers, bosses, and even enemies. It was the people he hung out with that helped him get better at both swords and writing. The people you're with are important to you. Plenty. The people close to you have an effect on your thoughts, your drive, and even how you see yourself. It's important to be around people who push, inspire, and help you grow. Ask yourself, who makes me feel tired? Who makes me feel calm? Who makes me doubt myself? Who makes me want to do better? Musashi thought that the way of a warrior should be clear. That means being ready to leave people who bother you, treat you badly, or get in the way of your goals. It also means being brave enough to look for people who see your potential and won't settle for less. It's hard to grow, but it's almost impossible when bad things are all around you. If the people in your circle don't back your goals, it might be time to make a new group. Find guides. Read books written by smart people. Join groups that want you to grow. Spend more time with people who make you think better, not just feel better. We're not going to cut everyone off. It means being smart about who gets to use your energy. This is how you compare to the 5 people you spend the most time with. So make sure those 5 push you to be the best person you can be. Do not hang out with people who are bad for your training, Musashi once said. That piece of advice is still good. Spreading energy is easy. Spend time with warriors, people who are dedicated to their own path, know how important growth is, and accept yours. Your surroundings can either hold you back or push you forward. Pick people who have faith in the new you, because being with the right people makes you better without you even realizing it. Step 5. Be nice to yourself when things go wrong. Life will test you no matter how regimented, careful, or driven you are. You'll do something wrong. You won't make it. And sometimes, no matter how hard you try, things just won't work out. This is where most people break down, not because they failed, but because of how they dealt with it. Miyamoto Musashi knew this very well, even though he was a fierce fighter. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain, he wrote in the Book of 5 Rings. This means that there isn't a single best way to be successful. Instead, you have to make your own road, which is made up of your wins and losses. Musashi didn't feel sorry for himself when bad things happened. He changed. He learned. The most important thing was that he kept going. Being kind to yourself when things go wrong doesn't mean you don't have to take responsibility. It means giving yourself the same time, space, and support that you would give to a friend or student. If a friend told you they failed at something, would you tell them, "You're worthless," or "It's okay, you're learning"? Keep going? You need to talk to yourself in that way. It's not weak to be kind to yourself. To the contrary, it's one of the best ways to grow. Researchers have found that people who are kind to themselves are stronger, more driven, and more likely to get back on their feet after a setback. Because they don't waste time being hard on themselves. That gives them the drive to try again. In Musashi's world, one mistake in fight could mean death. But even he thought that mental peace and clarity were better than hating yourself. He trained his mind to stay calm even when things went wrong. This is also something you need to learn, how to keep your heart steady even when things aren't going well. Simple tip, take a moment to breathe when something goes wrong. Then tell yourself, "This doesn't make me who I am. It's helping me. This will make me stronger." It may seem easy, but this small change in how you think can make all the difference in the world. Being hard on yourself doesn't change anything. It just makes you fear and question yourself. You feel more confident, focused, and at peace when you're kind to yourself. When you think of loss as a step, not a stop, you set yourself free to do anything. Ultimately, being your best self isn't the same as being perfect. The one that gets up again is that one. To become the hero you were meant to be, you need to rise with kindness every time.